My name is Rocco Pozzi. I am the Commissioner of Probation for Westchester County, New York, which is the county just north of New York City. We're neighbors of the city. Well, I've been working in probation for 38 years now, and I actually had the opportunity to work in institutional corrections for 10 years and 7 months when I ran the Westchester County Jail. I'm here today to talk about the new training that is going to be out that the government is sponsoring around suspicious activity reporting. This is extremely important, especially as a neighbor of New York City and actually witnessing what happened on 9/11. Being in a position to identify situations that would be suspicious and would have information that might be very useful to law enforcement is extremely important to learn what those situations are, and also how you should report them and where you should report them to. So this type of training is really, really, really important. So there are things that we see on a daily basis that once you are trained to understand that these things could be contributing to something that could be going on in our communities around terrorist activities, it becomes really, really important to be able to identify those, report them, and then work along with the people who need our assistance in making sure that these investigations come to a conclusion. Things that are observed, things that we see routinely are extremely important. So one of the things that we want to make sure that we do is that we don't act outside of our own individual responsibilities and regulations and actually get involved in maybe violating somebody's civil rights by trying to extend our scope of activities beyond what we normally do. So I think this training will identify that, will teach us the things that we should be doing and things that we should not be doing, but most importantly, we never ever want to violate somebody's rights that they have that have been given to every citizen of this country. The training really wants to raise your awareness of what activities you should be looking at, behaviors that are associated with those activities, and making a decision on whether that is something that rises to the level that needs to be reported to your local law enforcement and then to our fusion centers so that this information can be gathered, analyzed, and a decision made whether or not this becomes an important part or an important piece to a puzzle that is already in the making. Once you have completed this training, we hope that you will share this information with your colleagues. It is important for everyone to be aware of what's going on. You can view this tape many times. We hope that you would share it with other staff, and not only share it with other staff, but also share it with supervisors and other members of the agency so they, along with you, will be in a position to be looking for suspicious behaviors, suspicious activities, and together we can all become an important piece to a solution of dealing with terrorist activities and suspicious activities that are going on in our communities. So 9/11 changed the way we look at the world, the way we do our business, and we hope that by working together and going through trainings like this and becoming more aware of what information we have available to us that might help, I think it's our obligations as Americans and as citizens of this country to make sure that we step forward and work with all our law enforcement communities and making sure 9/11 never happens again.